And now y'all done pushed this fool where he's looking like Senator Palpatine from Star Wars out here. Yeah. Today, well, we hit a new low with our supreme leader. The world finally just gave up. The world finally stopped being mad. The world finally stopped being polite. The world stopped crying. The world they gave up, and all they could do with Trump is just laugh. This man came out and said he's done the most in his presidential administration than anybody else
in less than 2 years.
In less than 2 years than anybody else before me.
My administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
Well, live, but do you know how crazy this is? This man is in front of the UN, and it sounds like a Comedy Central roast.
I know.
What? It don't even sound like, it sounds like open mic night. This man is in front of the UN, lying his ass off. It's almost like the UN. It's almost like the UN was laughing because they all said he's kidding, right?
Yeah, they were waiting for the punchline.
They're waiting for the punchline. And keep in mind that this is a man who's talking to the UN. They clapping like this is an award show or something.
The stock market is at an all-time high.
Tell some jokes.
Yeah, make some more shit up.
Yeah.
He's lying his ass off right now.
This is a man who got in front of the UN, made a mockery of himself and all the people that are in front of him, and continued. I mean, this goes on for a while, but he continued to talk about.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, he continued in I don't know how. Only Trump could do this in the most straight-faced, condescending, bullshit way. Try to nicely say that all the nations. It's best that we are all our own thing. Don't pull the world together.
Oh God.
Don't say that we are, now because of technology we are one global nation. He's like, nah, fuck off. He's like,
which is what you don't do at the UN. That's the whole. That's the opposite of what the UN is. United. I'm sorry, right?
Yeah. United Nations, man.
He came into the office hating the UN from the beginning.
Yeah.
And just like, I wonder what he's going to do after this, because it was after the Washington press corps dinner where he got laughed at, where he was like, well, fine, I'll just be president then.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing about this dude. This is dangerous, man. The kind of ego. The ego that this man brings in front of these people right here, where he says that America we will always put ourselves first. And you know what? You do you. But it was really separatism that he was talking about.
Oh, sure.
In front of the United
fucking Nations,
man. And we're in this position because, this laughing, I mean, I know all we can do is laugh, but but you know what? That laughing has turned into a dangerous thing. Yeah. We better quit that laughing, because it was that laughing that made us it made us put him in the position that he is in right now. All these people who are on these night shows right now talking so big about Trump, talking, making their comedy routines and, giving news under the name of comedy about Trump. They were like everybody else. No one was buying it. Everybody was mocking him. And that's when he came back like, you know what? Well, fuck all y'all. Y'all see.
I will personally write you a campaign check now.
Will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
He's mad as fuck. Look at him. You're dead.
That's it. Last straw.
Yeah. And now y'all done pushed this fool where he's looking like Senator Palpatine from Star Wars out here. Yeah. I know it's funny, we're laughing, but we gotta. I'm
laughing because the fucking nothing I can do about it.
Oh, I know. I mean, we laugh, and I'm with you, man. I'm laughing too, but because all we can do is laugh. But I mean, let's not laugh to the point we're making the same mistake,
right?
That we did before.
I didn't make that mistake.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm laughing. Oh, you know what? I didn't either. I didn't.
All y'all up there.
Yeah.
We're like, he's not gonna win. I don't have to vote. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's really sad watching that.
It is
just those two clips that you just showed.
Oh, that was going on all over the place.
I know. It's just coming back to it. Like we all thought it was a joke, and I see what you're saying, but
no, I was there too.
But just one thing.
Don't get me wrong. Damn. I was there too. I mean, I'm there was a point where it just was within the shows. I just saw the denial be so thick. Our people just mock it so much, and I was reading some other things where people were saying, "You better quit playing."
No, you're right.
Michael Moore was one of the first ones to come out and say, "Hey, look, y'all out here playing, but this man's gonna be president." I'm just telling you right now.
You're right. I was so confident. I went to sleep. I passed out at an election party. I was like, everything's going to be just fine. What the fuck?
You woke up in Oz.
Rip Van Winkle. I woke up in Oz. Yeah. I was like, seriously, that's how confident I was. I was like, well, I voted. That's all that counts.
Yep. I didn't even look at this whole thing right here.
People think that Donald Trump is a clown.
Donald Trump is a clown.
Of the declared ones right now, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Now
skinny everybody's like, yeah, man.
And it had to be from her saying it too. I hate her. I can't stand
Everybody
that woman.
hates her.
Yeah, no, everybody. Ann Coulter.
I'm sure she hates herself.
Well, she's full of shit. She's like your boy Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Because you know her.
Yeah. So
anyway,
that
was depressing.
Hey man, that night I just knew. It was just a dark cloud hanging over everything.
Oh, yeah.
I
You knew?
I just knew, man. It was just for one, it wasn't just because everybody thought Trump was a clown or nothing could happen. I just knew that people weren't into Hillary. I knew she was a bad Democratic nomination, man.
No, she was. That's the truth.
And the thing is, with the Democratic nominations, you can't. The reason why she won is because you can't name anybody else. There were other Democratic nominees out there, but name one. No one can. She was the one, and everybody knew she wasn't the ideal one. So it was just bad timing.
Yeah,
right.
We're in a tough spot.
It really was, man.
Joe Biden didn't run. I mean, his son had passed away, and I'm not sure if that's the only reason, but then she kind of hopped over Bernie Sanders and kind of split the difference on that.
Right.
Bernie wasn't going to do nothing with it, man. He wasn't going to win.
He had a better chance than her.
I beg to differ.
Well,
I know a lot of people
opinion.
thought, well, you should have gone with him, but I was like, man, that socialist thing he keeps pushing.
Yeah.
If he gets in the real election, that's going to bite.
That's why
ass.
he wasn't going to win.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right.
And
Biden could have won.
And he's old.
Yeah, Biden might have won.
Biden could have won.
So there you go.
And he almost got back into the race.
Yeah.
He said, like, okay, I think it looks good. I don't have to.
Hey, well, you know what? It's sad, but at least at the UN, they had a few good laughs for a day.
Yeah.
So we got to be careful, man. We got to be careful.
I just love when he makes an ass out of himself, and you see it, like you can see the fire behind his eyes when he gets mad, like when people start laughing at him or something like that. He's
he
like,
does not like
I'm
that.
gonna tweet the fuck out this later on. I got something for y'all asses at 4 in the morning.
Oh, you just wait till I write this though. All caps this time.
Yeah. After I finish this Big
6
Mac.
exclamation points. What do you think about that? I showed them.
Yeah. Look at my face, bitches.
You're gonna feel this.
Melania.
I'm laughing at the chat. They put that's Trump right there. Senator Palpatine, vote for me. Yeah, little did we know.